All right. Okay. I thank God for last night's rest, this morning rise. Thank God for his grace and his mercy. Grace is always giving me what I don't deserve, and mercy is not giving me what I do deserve, and for that, I'm eternally grateful. How everybody doing?
Great.
All right. It's good to be back here at Odaat, Men's Rap. For those who don't know, my name is Derek McKnight. Organization is called Minds of Men, non-profit spiritual organization. We don't deal with religion. We come every other Wednesday. All right. I see some new faces in the building. I've been clean for 14 years. Been using drugs for 20 years. One thing about me, I don't like talking about drugs, because drugs never came got nobody in here. I like to talk about character defects. Character defects that can lead us back to a relapse. Anybody hear that?
Yeah.
Character defects that can lead us all back to a what? A relapse. I got 14 years, but I'm not exempt. So I must stay teachable. I must stay humble. I must keep my hand up and say I need help. And I must listen, because I don't know everything. I'm in the drawer of knives. I ain't the sharpest knife, but I'm in the drawer. Everybody hear that? So I learned to be humble. When I'm not humble, I'm arrogant. And when I'm arrogant, I'm cocky. When I'm cocky, I'm closed-minded. When I'm closed-minded, I don't give up. And after that right there, I'll be back off to doing what I always did. You know what I'm saying? And that's dangerous. Everybody hear that? Yeah, so we got to stay humble, and we got to work on those character defects. And the first thing of recovery is what? Awareness and acknowledgement. I'm aware of the fact that I have character defects, and I acknowledge the fact that on this board is me. Everybody hear that? So let's get into it. Call and response, all right? One thing with some men don't like to talk, don't want to talk. Sometimes we'll talk fruits, but we won't talk roots. Fruits is I shoot dope. Roots is why I shoot dope. Fruits is, yo, I'm depressed, miserable, and a hater. Roots is why I'm depressed, why I'm miserable, and why I'm a hater. Fruits is, listen, I don't like nobody. I don't like my damn self. That's the fruit of his tree. But why he got self-hatred, he don't like nobody, is the root of his tree. When she don't shut up, I beat her up. That's the fruit of his tree. But why he put his hands on a woman is the root of his tree. And we as men got to learn to start sharing those roots so we can uproot the roots that's causing the fruit of what? Character defects. Freedom ain't free. It's a price to pay to get free. Everybody say that? Play in here, die out there. Play in here, die out there. This is refuge.
What if you kill somebody out there?
Uh-oh.
You might not.
You heard what the young man said? You killed somebody out there, then you ran in here.
That's a character defect.
That's character defect. So you committed murder out of here and living in here. Everybody hear that? Out there committed murder, but in here he's working on what? Recovery. My man, what's your name? Young man.
Joey.
Joey, how much time you got clean?
Like 60 days.
Give it to him. God bless. Here's another thing too. I said that we're gonna keep it moving. Listen, Joey, I said this. Kill what's in you. So it's hard for you to kill what's outside of you. Anybody hear that? That's strong and that's heavy and that's simplistic, but it takes work for a man to kill the anger, kill the rage, kill the resentment, kill the fear. A lot of this gunplay, 209 murders, listen, it's off the charts. You know, we like with Chicago numbers. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of what? People are dying on principles. Everybody want to be alpha males. Everybody want to be a gangster. Everybody want to be a killer. Yo, but listen, but who take care of our babies? The enemy knows he get men, he get women. Get women, get the children. Get the children, get the family. And with the family goes the community. So the attack is always against men. Muslim, Christian, atheist, agnostic, men. So we as men can't play. Everybody hear that? I'm 51. I played enough. It's time for me to get serious. I'm playing rent in West Philadelphia. The rent is too high, but it's a blessing. I'm grateful for being there, but I'm ready to pay mortgage. Everybody hear that? I got 12 dogs, so damn it, I need a house with room, with space, and with a big gate. But you know, that's my life. You know what I'm saying?
Say it again. Say it again about the playing. The playing is over.
Yeah, playing is over. Playtime is over. But here's another thing too, Cricket. I'm glad. Hey, how much time you got clean, Cricket?
A year and about 4 months.
All right. God bless you, brother. Hey, listen, for another surprise, I relapsed 8 times. So nobody don't think I walk on water. And so nobody don't think I go in the bathroom, you won't smell me. No, I'm human. He made that. I ain't no robot up here. 8 times I relapsed, and like he was talking about, I played all my attempts at recovery. I was talking clean, but living dirty. Everybody know what I'm talking about? And I used to always hang around yes men. I hope he don't sugarcoat my man. I hope he sugarcoat my man. I used to hang around brothers like that because I didn't want to hear truth. I didn't like constructive criticism. Mind your goddamn business. So I lived as a liar in the name of what? Recovery. So let's get on to it. Because last time I was here, my man, what's his name who worked here? Tall guy, what's his name, Victor? Yeah, he's washing clothes. For those who didn't know, they came downstairs with, you know, when you're in court, Exhibit A. Exhibit A, he had a broken crack pipe in a plastic bag. Washing sheets. Everybody hear that? Alright, so listen. So we don't want to go upstairs and find somebody dead in their room. Everybody understand that? Because that do happen too. Let's get into it. Number one. For those who just came down, we talking about I'm Derek McKnight, organizations called Minds of Men. We talking about character defects that can lead all of us back to a relapse. Number one, abusing others for my enjoyment. Number one, abusing others for my enjoyment. I don't feel good. I don't feel happy. I don't feel chipper. I'm not feel liberated. I'm not motivated to do anything. I'm flatline when it comes to emotions, right? So to put another man down makes me feel better. Just for the moment. Everybody know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Everybody know what I'm talking about? Or we find one person to play and joke. You know, people like that. I used to do that when I was a little boy. I remember we used to walk home, there's one girl who had some big lips. When we see women today with big lips, we like, yeah, like, bring them lips over here. But anyway. But when we was little, we didn't know no better. We said lips, lips, lips. And she felt bad, and it was like 30 kids just yelling lips. Maybe from here, let me be realistic. From here, maybe not too far South Broad. Maybe like from here all the way got down to like 17th, 18th Street. And just making her feel bad. But we all felt good. But not knowing a lot of us went home to hell.
Right.
Everybody know what I'm talking about?
Nowadays they call it bidding.
Yeah.
Bidding on somebody.
Yeah. How much time you got clean, brother?
7 months.
7 months, give it to him. God bless. Character defect. Alright, making somebody feel worse, right? Feel bad to make me feel better. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Alright, okay. How about number 2, anger? Anger. Who suppress the anger then explode later? Is that dangerous? Anybody want to talk about? I saw 2 hands. Anybody want to talk about why you do that? Come on.
Because I don't know how to communicate that anger to others. I don't know how to express it without being volatile.
Anybody hear that? Are you working on it?
Absolutely.
Awesome. How much time you got clean, brother?
About 2 months.
All right. God bless. That's suppressed anger. Anybody hear that? How about passive aggressive? Who plot and scheme? Who's sneaky? All right, Dave, you want to speak on that? Passive aggressive.
No, I just know that's how I can be. I'm not like that anymore, but I used to be.
Okay. All right, passive aggressive. All right, I'm going to get you. Anybody hear that? They don't come direct, they come what? Indirect. And self-help. You ever heard about self-help on the boulevard? Yeah. 2 roommates, right? One dude was smoking coke. And he put a crack pipe on his roommate's side of the room. That's passive aggressive. They had to shake the whole room down. Both of them was brought before everybody, saying they were both using until they got the cup. Then the real, then you got the real answer when you pee in the cup, because urine don't lie. Everybody hear that? Yep. Yeah. Anybody heard about the Wizardinator? Yeah. The Wizardinator. What the hell is the Wizardinator? Cats putting one dude got some urine from a girl, and the judge said, "Congratulations, you're pregnant." Hey, lock him up. Lock him up. All right. Passive aggressive. They plot and scheme. They don't want to pull the fire alarm and run for cover. They didn't want to leave a forensic ass print on the toilet. Anybody hear that? If my man got to go to the bathroom after me, I don't clean up behind me on purpose. Or I won't flush on purpose. Anybody hear that?
Yeah, you deal with it.
Yeah. And then they want to go to the table and eat like pigs and don't clean up. Passive. I don't like him. He get on my nerves. He don't know it. I'm going to keep it to myself though. But let him put a sandwich in the refrigerator. And eat his sandwich. And he put his name out. I'm really going to take him. Listen, I just eat it and leave the wrapper there. Y'all from 26 to 100, we experience that all the time. Passive aggressive, cast in the light brothers, and they was honest enough to open up and say, I don't like you. And let's talk like men. Because boys whisper, but men confront. And when you confront another man, you got to confront in love. Everybody hear that? Passive aggressive, plotting and scheming, I'm coming for that ass. Who's aggressive when they get angry? Who got so mad you broke your cell phone with no insurance? No insurance, but broke your phone. How about a smartphone with a dumb mind? Anybody know about that? Okay. Who know cats that doing life in prison, never coming home? All because they what? The anger.
Oh, all right.
You hear that? Yeah, but 2 strikes, 3 yeah, phone can send you back up. Yeah, it can send you back up, all right? Because they bucking and beefing and be rebellious. Anger, the big piece. Who know about the guy in Clifton Heights? I spoke about this. He found out 6 kids was his children. He got a machete and chopped her head off. So that was premeditated, suppressed. Aggressively, he pulled a machete out and chopped her head off. Anybody hear that?
6
down the
kids.
street from him.
6 kids, huh?
I was living right down the street from him that happened.
Confirmation from the floor. I love it.
They put him in a bag, right? And they dragged it on the street.
Oh, I don't know about all that. I just know he chopped her head off. And he said he lived up the street from him. How much time, what's your name, brother?
Brandon,
Brand, how much time you got clean?
not too much.
Hey, all right. Hey, how about the little young kid who had an 18, turned 18, and he bought 2 AR-15s and bought 357 bullets.
Right.
And he had an argument with his grandmother. And he didn't like what she said. He shot his grandmother in the face. She fighting for her life. I don't know if she died or if she's still alive. Then he what? Got the gun and he ran to the school. And barricaded himself in the school, killed 19 kids. And killed 2 teachers.
Innocent.
19 students.
Babies.
Babies. Yes, anger. Anybody hear what I'm talking about? Anger is a second emotion. Anybody hear that? Something, Joe, if you talk about fathers, my father makes me angry. So, my father's primary, but anger is the byproduct of my father. If you don't check or address why you don't like your father, why your father makes you angry, we stay angry. Everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do y'all got central air in here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, God bless y'all. Oh, have mercy. Look at like a real nigga. If you didn't listen, if you don't got AC and no central air, it makes it even more difficult to what? Recover. You know what I'm talking about? Because the heat is a problem. I've been through that too. We had we were so hot we couldn't talk. My lips wouldn't move out. Praying for air. Come on. All right, anger. All right. Who mad because you can't get high no more? Who don't like being sober? Sober is boring. No more weed? Yup. No more K2? No. No crystal meth? No. No perks? No Xannies? No. No crack? No. No dope? Nothing. What you mean? Alcohol legal? Then try it.
Right.
You know, back dope fiends are the best cleaners in Baltimore. My man Pete. I work at a restaurant, and this before I knew about dope and all that, man, how dope make people act and all that. Dope fiends are the best cleaners. And the kitchen is a mess, and the restaurant is closed, and we gotta clean up. Pete, he said, yo, all of y'all leave. I said, yo, what you talking about, Pete? We gotta wash dishes, and we got pots, and we got the floor and the counters. He said, get out of here. And we came back in an hour and a half, that place was what? Immaculate. I said, damn, what the hell is going on? What he had?
Right.
He was dope, and I didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Didn't even know it. Anger piece. Some of us mad as hell. Who mad because you're here? And you should be home with your kids. Everybody know what I'm talking about?
Honest, let's get honest.
The anger piece, y'all. We got to check our anger because the anger will take us another place, all right? How about antagonistic? Who got cold hearts in the building? Cold hearts.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay. All right. Antagonists and provocateurs. They the cats that push buttons. Anybody hear that? What's your name again?
Joe.
Joey. If Joey, listen, I'm a provocateur. Everybody hear that? I'm an antagonist. My job is to what? Make people what? Uncomfortable here and what? Odaat. If I push his button on Monday, he ready to fight. Push his button again on Tuesday, he take a swing on me. Take a push at his button again on Wednesday, listen. He ready to what? Report me. Thursday, yo, he angry. Friday, he wanna what? Switch roommates. Whatever like that, right? But when he get tired of realizing that it's not me, it's who?
Him.
It's him. Because God sent me to push his button that he refused to work on. Everybody catch that?
Yeah.
So how you see the brother in here that you don't like, he's a blessing in disguise. Everybody hear that? But the cat you smoke cigarettes with, watch the games with, TV, shoot bobo, talk about girls, go to the store, sometimes be the one that throw her ass under the bus. But it's the one that you don't like. The one who give you an aneurysm. The one that remind you of your father. The one you want to smack back the Kensington or the North Philadelphia. It's that one that's going to help you recover. Because iron sharpens iron. Spiritual warfare. So I need difficulty is always agitation before graduation. Agitation before graduation. So antagonists and provocateurs, they are a blessing in my life because they pushing buttons that I refuse to work on. Everybody understand that?
Never know when
That's a
you're
spiritual level right there, all right? Yo, of course, if you pushing my button, this is going to be problems. Everybody hear that? How about alpha males? Any alpha males in the building? He sold drugs, I sold drugs. You shot people, I shot people. You been shot, I been shot. You tough, I'm tough. You gotta get the last word, I gotta get the last word. You know everything, I know everything. You won't shut up, I won't shut up. You buck, I buck. Everybody hear that? And nobody wins because everybody trying to compete with other people instead of working to what? Together. The trick of the enemy. The trick of the enemy. Get this house divided instead of just keeping this house as strong as a what? A solid foundation. How about anxiety? How about anxiety? That's a character defect. Who mind can't sit still? Your mind is always on something. Come on, let's go. What's your name? What's up, brother? What caused your anxiety? All right, okay. Are you working on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
All right. Okay, all right. I'm gonna ask you this. When you work on your anxiety, do you feel are you at peace when you work on your anxiety?
That's what I'm trying to work on.
Okay. All right. What caused your anxiety though?
Life, man.
Drugs cause mine.
Everything. My
Drugs
kids,
cause yours?
My kids,
Uh-huh.
my girl, not working right now. Fucking trying to be sober.
Okay.
Life.
Anybody hear that?
Every fucking thing.
Okay. What's the answer for what he just talked about?
Prayer.
Very good. You hear that?
I'm trying, baby.
Yeah. Prayer, patience,
Yeah.
faith. Everybody hear that?
My last day pit,
Huh?
it said I had a lot of anxiety while I was up on the door
Uh huh.
trying to breathe through a crack.
Mm.
No opening that door and coming out to
Uh-huh.
to the freedom again.
Okay.
This bit killed me. 4 years. I got over the 6th state bit. This 4 years kicked me in the ass. I ain't lying to you. I had 16 different sellers, all child molesters.
Damn.
And then they put me in Z code. I was by myself.
Mhm.
They realized that it ain't working.
Mhm.
Because my anxiety would jump off so bad that I would just go at it.
Mhm.
Before I know it, that's how it was. And I made it out anyway, on my max side, but I made it out.
Mhm.
And that was the biggest thing to this time, making it out the door again,
Okay.
you know, this time.
Okay. How much time you have clean?
Only about 8 days.
A lot of time. God bless you. Brother man, come on. How much time you got? Yeah. Hey, 30 days. God bless you. Come on. You got your hand up too, brother?
Yeah.
All right, come on.
Let him go first.
All right, come on, brother.
About the anxiety,
What's your name?
Matt.
Hey, man.
Yeah, if I don't have anything to worry about, I start worrying about that because I don't have anything to worry about. And then I get anxiety. I mean, it's not funny, but that's how much anxiety I get.
Okay. How much time you got, brother?
Oh, about almost 60.
Hey, all right. God bless you. Cricket, come on, Cricket.
Yeah. When I first came in, I had to literally learn a little bit of self-discipline
Uh-huh.
to have some patience.
Okay.
I had to really make myself sit still
Mm-hmm.
and tolerate something.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't want to sit in the week like I am.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to come down here for no reason. So I had to literally self-discipline myself to come down, be patient, sit, and tolerate and hear something. It takes a lot of self-discipline to do that. So I didn't come in here wanting to do anything. I didn't come in here wanting to talk to you. I didn't come in here doing none of those things.
Right.
But with a little bit of patience and tolerance, it allowed me to be able to sit still, listen to you, begin to like you, begin to tolerate you, begin to be right. But that took time to do that. So when I see people come in, can't keep still and things like that, I kind of can relate to that because that was me when I came in. I couldn't sit still. I was all over the place, man. I was like a jet all over. But then I watched other people, how they did things, how they sat. Like Marquise, people like Al. I watched how they were patient with things. And I wanted to be like that. But I knew I couldn't be like that if I was all over the place. And I had to be able to sit still long enough to hear something, to learn, how to do other things. I just want to put that out
Thank you for saying that. Anxiety, y'all. Faith kills the anxiety for me. Anybody hear that? Faith and prayer. How about apathetic? Who got cold black hearts? Who really don't care about no one? Apathetic. They really don't care about nothing. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Apathetic. Okay, apathetic. Alright. How about red? Preoccupied with appearance. Preoccupied with appearance. Who worry about what you got on? I used to be that way. Sneakers had to be right, socks had to be right, belt had to be right, shirt had to be right, gold fronts had to be right, curly hair, whatever. Every haircut had to be right, the shaper had to be right, everything. The watch had to be right, the car was driving, all of that. Worrying about what people think. I don't give a damn today. Anybody hear that? Today I don't. I shop at the thrift store. I'm a thrifty Negro. You hear what I'm saying? That's real. I give me money, I get on the L, go to church stop, get up the street, go to Hands, and go shopping. Thrift store. Not worried about impressing nobody. As long as I'm clean and I feel clean. Come on.
I don't worry about what people think, but I do like to get dressed because I was just at a stage in my life when I was getting high where I didn't care what I had on. And that never was me.
Okay.
Like I didn't care if that same pants for 3 months in a row. Like I didn't care what I had on, and you know what I mean. And dirty shirts, and it was like, you know what? Now I take more. I don't want to say pride, but I guess that's the word I'm looking for. In the dressing. Take my time in the morning, because I'm grateful to be able to buy these little shirts and stuff like that to dress. So it just make me feel good in my path to recovery.
Okay.
Because and it's not for nobody else. I can care less what people think. But it does make me feel good, like I'm moving in the right direction.
It'll be good. Good food, brother. Thank you for saying that. That's recovery. That's recovery. All right. Preoccupied with what? Appearance. How about for here? Argumentative. Who bucking beef? Who makes small things big things? Love to argue. Come on, brother.
I argue with everybody.
Okay. Yeah.
95 degrees outside, and I'll convince you that it's fucking 20 and fucking a blizzard outside. I don't like to be wrong.
Okay.
Especially when it comes to females.
Okay.
When it comes to females, I mean, I'll get bored and start an argument just for the fucking. Or I'll start an argument just so I can get in a bad mood and go get high. I mean, my day could be going too perfect, and I go fucking, I self-sabotage, start an argument because I want to judge the outcome of my day. You know what I mean? If I don't want to be taken by surprise. So if I'm going to have a bad day, I'm going to be the reason I have a bad day.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, therefore, I make sure everybody around me has a bad day.
Everybody hear that? You getting better with that?
I'm trying to.
Very good. Love your honesty, brother.
Yeah.
How much time you got clean?
About 2.5 months.
All right. Argumentative. That's why he just talked about. I used to be like that because I wanted to get high. That's why I used to argue. Why is he house manager? This brother don't read nothing. He don't got no books. He not reading. Why is he the house manager? Why is he in charge with us? Why is he asking for our food stamps and we cooking the same food, beans and franks? Where the goddamn pancakes and where's the French toast and where's the fried chicken? And I'm tired of being in this place. We got no goddamn heat. Your homeboy next door had bed bugs. I used to always buck. And B, because I really wanted to get high. That was the smoke screen. Keep you looking this way, but I'm going to move that way and go get high. Argumentative. Making small things big things. But I'm not getting to the exact nature of why I'm bucking and beefing. How about arrogance? Arrogance. Anybody arrogant? Anybody cocky? Anybody help how to help you? Anybody know everything? First name is I. Middle name is don't. And the last name is care. I don't care. Anybody name arrogance? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Nobody arrogant? Nobody? Arrogance what? Listen, who had their freedom and went back to jail? Arrogance. Could be arrogance. Yeah, who was with your kids and now you're away from your kids? Arrogance. Who gained your weight and you started looking like a goddamn straw again? Yeah, get cocky, get knocked out like Rocky. Arrogance. Everybody knows what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. Have a woman and lose your woman. Arrogance. Everybody know what I'm talking about? Yes. Mind closed. Don't want to hear nothing from nobody. Young guys under 30 years old want to hear nothing about no dudes over the 30 years old. They know everything. My lady got a son, he come in and go with him like that. But when I tell him, he go one ear out the other ear. Everybody hear that? But you staying in my house. You know what I'm saying? And when I tell him, my father told me 25 years ago, Dirk, grow up. Dirk, get a job. Dirk, I'm tired of your mother crying. Dirk, you're going to die early. Dirk, you need to change. Dirk, you need to get in the military. Listen, I'm going to beat your ass. You still something else. My father told me, and I couldn't hear, I didn't want to hear none of that at 25, but I hear him clearly at 51. Because I'm telling you the same thing to what? To my stepson. Everybody hear that? Arrogance. Think they know everything until they get in trouble. Now your phone is ringing. Let's keep moving. How about avoiding confrontation? Is that a character defect to avoid confrontation? Everybody know what I'm talking about? Look, all confrontation not bad. Say you got a roommate and he's intrusive, an intrusive roommate. He got a pair of your socks on, then ask. He ain't your cigarette pack, then ask. Y'all wear the same size shoes. He got your sneakers on, then ask. Remind me of the talented Mr. Ripley. Yeah, right. Yo, just crossing boundaries. And you got to confront that brother, let him know, yo, you don't do that. We're not doing that right there, all right? Just ask me. Everybody hear that? How about social boundaries? You get cool with a brother, now your name ain't Dirk. Now it's MFer. You know what I'm talking about? And you got to let the brother know, listen, I'm not playing with you. My name is Dirk, and what's your name? I'm going to call you that. You call me this. Social boundaries. Some people get comfortable, they get relaxed, and they start verbally disrespecting. Yeah. You got to let brothers know what's up. You know people that what? They talk and touch at the same time. How you doing? How you been? What's going on? Keep your hands to yourself. Anybody know what I'm talking about? How about, recovery program. Who here loan people money to cats who don't got a goddamn job? And from their lips, they say they pay you back, but their heart said, I'm not. You know what I'm talking about? Now you're looking for them because on Thursday you're supposed to pay me up, but I don't see them. Now what did I do when I do see them? That's quiet. And guess what? Listen, if I give my man $5, he will never hear it again. You know why? Because I gave from here.
Right, there we go.
I gave from here. And a lot of times the house get disrupted with the confusion and foolishness over some money. Right. If you don't get from here, keep your money. Don't loan nothing. Right. I dare you. Anybody hear that? Because that could be a setup for what? Destruction on your recovery and his. If you don't listen, that's right. Give from here. Because when your hands is open, God, Allah will bless you. Catch blessings, bless him. Catch blessings, bless him. Catch blessings, bless y'all. Hands open. I'm receiving because I'm giving. We don't keep nothing until we give it away. It's the hoarders who squeeze so tight they still lose what they're trying to protect. Keep your hands open. Avoiding confrontations, very important right there, all right? Because you become a loan shark right in recovery. Interest on the dollar. And all that foolishness. Everybody hear that? Same things we did in the streets, we bring right here to Odaat. Everybody know what I'm talking about? The only thing that's missing is a bag of dope or crack or some alcohol. Come on.
We call them the stone cutters.
The stone cutters?
Yeah, the stone cutters. Always taking. Don't get the
yes.
Stone cutters.
Yes. And for those who like to, I used to be a people pleaser. I'm getting better with that. Codependency. I want everybody to what? Have a beautiful day. I want everybody to what? Be strong. And be productive. And be equipped with information. And what? Take care of your family. And never come back here. But it's sad to say, everybody ain't on that page. That's right. It's like if my man right here. Look, I got codependency. I got to bring him from downstairs to go eat. He lay back down. I pick him up to take him out back to smoke a cigarette. He lay down right outside. I pick him up from outside and bring him back here to sit down and watch TV. He lay down. I pick him up and take him upstairs to his room. After a while, my arms get what? Tired. Because he want to lay down. But codependency people want to save people who didn't ask for their goddamn help. So God told me, stop playing my job. You can't save him. Let him lay down. You stand up. Be the light for the cats that's still living in darkness. Codependency. Lazy people look for them. Codependency look for the lazy people. And both of them individuals help each other stay what? Sick. Nothing wrong with helping, but help yourself first. Come on.
still me.
What's up, brother?
That's still me.
That's still you? Like what?
I still be trying to like
Help people?
save some people that don't want to be saved.
Ah.
Like I be trying hard sometimes. Sometimes I hurt myself doing it. You know, and I be looking at it like, damn, I'm gonna be looking like them before they ever look like me. Before they ever feel a day like me. You know, I be telling them like, oh man, one day like this will take you and give it back for like, oh, 10, 20 years, whatever you got going on.
Yeah, man.
That's wild, man.
That's why I had to give up another one. This shit, I was saying a second ago, I had to like really, and it hurt. Like it's not even hurtful feeling, just like, you know, I had to give it up. You know?
Right.
They eat something off my body. You know?
Without a doubt, right? Without a doubt. How much time you clean now, brother?
About 2 months now.
Hey, all right. All bless you. All right. My man, codependence, that's big right there. How about blaming and complaining? Blaming and complaining. You the reason why I'm here. You the reason why I shot dope. You the reason why I beat women. You the reason why I destroy animals. You the reason why I don't have no money. You the reason why I'm on the run. You the reason why I'm a fugitive. You the reason why I don't have a car. You are the reason why I'm a drug addict. Blaming others. But not looking at the part that what? I played. Easy to blame. But hard to look at the part that I played. Like, dude, I used to blame the dude who put me on the weed. I never did no drug. I grew up, I'm old school. I ain't that old, but I grew up switches, extension cords, backhands. Everybody hear that? And we didn't call DHS. My mother, my father, when they beat my ass, it was in love. The word of God says, those who spare the rod spoils the child. I was always warned first. Dirk, take your ass to school. Dirk, mind your business. Dirk, grown-ups are talking. Dirk, stop stealing. And Dirk did what he wanted to do. And when I did what I wanted to do, got caught, bam. Here come the belt, and my ass got whipped. And I thank God for those ass whipping because it helped preserve and save my life. Everybody know what I'm talking about?
Bless me, be the ass. Bless me, be the ass.
Thank God for
Same
it.
age.
Yeah. Come on, Crick.
But you know what to be born in that is?
What's up?
To be born is when you find out there's nobody else to blame.
Uh-huh.
If you come to the conclusion that it's you,
Uh-huh.
and you start working on you,
Yeah.
then you become to be a strong man.
Yes.
Because now you realize there's nobody to blame for what you do.
That's right.
And you the one that gotta take accountability for it.
That's what
And
I'm
once
doing.
you start working on that, I mean working on it. I'm not talking about saying ain't nobody to blame and don't do no work. Once you know that, then you gotta do some work. Then you become strong.
That takes time. Very good. Like it's hot outside. I seen a lot of big fat asses outside. Anybody hear that?
Right.
And if you how many guys here like tricking?
Yeah.
Who went tricking and got tricked? Trick or treat. Smell my fish. I know what I'm about. Yeah. Let's be honest. Everybody hear that?
Everybody put their hands up.
Hey, look. Hey, listen. You horny and you got no patience. Let me say that again. I'm horny and I got no patience. And I got money. Everybody hear that? Horny, no patience, I got money, I'm tricking.
Yup.
Everybody hear that? And 9 times out of 10, it be the woman who's using her goddamn self. And I've been there and I'm looking at her. She said, wait a minute, let me pipe up first, Dirk. I said, will it make you perform better? She said, yes. I said, well, damn it, smoke.
Right.
And when she hit that pipe, listen, she saw Wonder Woman and the Fantastic Four and FBI and the CIA, the Smurfs, Star Wars, and everybody. 15th precinct, right? She hold ass with my money. I said, yo, damn. Everybody hear that? And I said, you know what? I don't want no woman. I want to get high. So I tricked my goddamn self. Everybody hear that? Yes. And look, I'm guilty. I used to be, what? I got 14 years. I had 10 years clean. And I used to go cop and trick with this chick. I used to go get 2 11s to have sex with this woman. For her to get drunk, for me to have sex on a drunk woman. Everybody hear that? In recovery. And just came from group. Everybody hear that? Yeah, give up the tapes, Dirk. Yeah, like Richard Nixon. Give them up. I'm not squeaky clean. I told you. Listen, I don't walk on water. Ain't no halos over my head. Yeah, I'm still in training. Everybody hear that? Complaining and blaming. How about busybodies? Can't sit still in his business and his business and his business and their business and out the business and his business and cricket business. Because they afraid of what business?
Their business.
Yes, busybody. How many men here look in the mirror and like what you see? How many men look in that mirror and say, listen, I see a king there. Ain't no crackhead.
Right.
Everybody hear that? Positive self-affirmation. We tell women that. Men got to hear it too. Speak life to your life. Don't speak death. They call spiritual abortionists. They come to kill the gift that God put in them.
Come on,
Positive self-affirmation. Busybodies. Always program Pop-Tarts in somebody else's business, popping up, always in trouble. Troublemakers. How about, because some of us come from what? Chaotic homes. And if it ain't things at peace, then we're going to start trouble. Like my man was talking about. Everybody know what I'm talking about? I come from trouble. I'm a negative individual. So I don't want to hear nothing about positive. How was your day? And you got a job. So what? Shut up. Big ass hater. Come on, let's keep moving.
I need more.
That's real. How about closed-minded? That's a character defect too. Who mind closed? He's Caucasian. I'm black. I'm not listening. He's definitely not listening. Mine is closed. You're a Republican. I'm a Democrat. Not listening. You shot dope. I smoke coke. Not listening. You from Kensington up in the suburbs. Not listening. You Muslim. I'm Christian. Not listening. Yo, you atheist. I'm agnostic. Not listening. You Buddhist. I'm Jewish. Mind closed. Not listening. Anybody know what I'm talking about? And you can learn from what? Anybody. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Without a doubt. Closed-minded. Open your mind up. If your mind closed, open it up. Because you'd be surprised what fly in there. How about, we talk about codependency. How about, let me say, avoiding conflict communication. How about lack of compassion? Who have a lack of compassion? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Is that dangerous?
Yeah.
Come on. We listening. Come on. Who will talk about that? Lack of compassion. Why?
I was on the subway today, and there was this guy who was definitely on dope. He sat in front of me, and like he started like grabbing like drinks off the seat and drinking them, and I just started like looking down, and I realized right then I was like, I'm not no better than him. I'm only one drug away from him. And like I actually gave him a cigarette.
I know that's right.
Okay.
Anybody hear that? It was a Caucasian guy on an L. He had one arm. You ever seen him before?
Yeah, I seen him at Frankfurt Terminal today.
Okay. We got confirmation. I love when brothers, you know, they say, yo, that dude lying his ass off. Yeah, but yo, for real. He had one arm, white guy. And he used to go train to train. And he used to get money. And we got the Bridge and Pratt. True story. My eyes seen it. And he had one arm, you know, 5 fingers, pulled his money out, hundreds. 50s, 20s, 10s, 5s, 1s, all together in his pocket, back to open the door, back to what? 69th Street. It was one girl, white girl, who had a fake baby on her chest. Y'all seen her before?
I seen that.
And she used to make baby noise. Ain't no baby in there. Lying. Everybody, let's keep moving. But look, it's hard to. Cause you look at that, everybody, cause we've been there before. And like my man said, he gave him a cigarette. And I give out dollars. I ain't gonna lie. I give out dollars cause you be surprised. You never know, cause you never know a man's heart.
Well, you never know who that is.
That's right. There might be an angel you walk right past.
Yep.
Everybody hear that? So I still give out dollars with the signs and all that. How about the people who had the little sick dogs with them? You know, y'all seen them?
Yeah.
They be had to make sure the dog is the sickest. So they look at me and they look at the dog. Look at me and look at the dog. I'm gonna get 100. Just keep moving. How about yo, listen, the games we play to get high. How about controlling? Who controlling here? Dude always got the remote control. He in there?
Yeah.
No, we don't have no.
You don't have none of that?
No, you know what my problem was?
What's up?
Trying to control women.
Hey, everybody hear that?
Trying to control women and make them how I want to make them, and they never work.
Ah.
They don't know themselves. And all it did every time was make me go crazy and get high.
Everybody hear that? Trying to control a woman. Never worked out. They didn't know who the hell they was. Made him frustrated and went and got high. Trying to control women. Anybody else guilty of that? I am. Hey, how many men in here passive aggressive when they get to like women? She'll piss you off. You don't put your hands on her, but you pay her back with rough sex.
Yeah. That's big.
Rough sex. He stood up on that one.
And I was just the opposite from Aaron.
Huh?
I was just the opposite from you, because I was the one that was getting abused.
Uh-oh.
That's why you walk funny.
What the dirty side?
Trying to control somebody. Everybody, listen, we can't control nobody but who? Very good. How about Decepticons? Where the liars at in here? Decepticons, deception, Decepticons, liars. Hey, look, my hand is up because guess what? When I lie, I don't feel good. Everybody hear that? I have a conscience today. Back in the day, I didn't give a damn if I lied. I didn't care, but today I have a conscience.
Right.
Today I have a conscience. So when lies come from my lips, I don't feel good about that. Deception. Who got reservations but your mouth shut? Mouth quiet. Reservations. You want to use. Today is the first. But thank God. Let's give a clap for everybody who's here on the first. Oh, but they get checks on the third too, right?
Right.
Okay.
And the fifth.
And the fifth?
Yeah.
Just don't celebrate too early. Hey, who stole from people and turn around and have them look for it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Deception.
Look for it hard. Too.
Yeah, right? How many guys told women you love them, but you just wanted the cookies?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, who lied to the judge? Your Honor, you won't see me here no more. But you know, of course, I had my fingers crossed. And I'm talking about deception, Decepticon, all right? Who in here say, I'm only going to do one drug? What happened? Y'all heard his that? He started doing everything else. My man, how much time y'all clean, brother? Hey, all right, God bless you. God bless. Making excuses. Who made excuses not to show up at Odaat?
Oh my God.
He had a lot of excuses not to come here. But we made no excuses to get high and die. Anybody hear that? To die, no excuses. To get recovery, all the excuses in the world. Everybody know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yes.
There was a guy told me, he said, "Look, when you go to South Philly, don't be mouthing up, because you got guys that's coming in and out of jail. I ain't seen nothing like that."
Make it
And he was a guy that didn't want to do nothing.
Right.
He said he hated the place. He said, "Man, don't go there." And he gave me every excuse not to come here.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady said, "Man, go where you gotta go and do it."
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Anything what? Not to try or succeed. How about envy? Yeah. Hey, where the haters at in here? Let's talk about that.
That's a sin.
That's a sin. Let's talk about that. Envy. Envy is what? Envy is like envy means like he got a car outside and he working and he staying clean and he got a home group and he got a sponsor, right? And he doing step work and he in service. I envy that because that's what I know. That's where I need to be at. Everybody hear that? I don't want to stop the brother blessings, but guess what? I want what he want. I want to be on that train he riding. Everybody hear that?
You still want him to have it.
There you go. And I still want him to have it. That's envy.
Right.
Envy.
If you ain't careful, envy can move to what? Jealousy.
Right.
Now you really hating. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Anybody been there before? How about on the streets? When I used to drive CCT Connect, some cats couldn't come below what? 25th Street. I said, why not? Y'all don't own these goddamn blocks. And these dudes just be jealous of him because he's making more money than I am. And if I get shot, I get replaced. He gets shot, he get replaced. And that's how it is. Jealousy. Haters. Remember Malcolm X went to jail? And the dude that helped Malcolm get out of prison became jealous of Malcolm?
Yep.
And was one of the dudes in the back who, that orchestrated his death?
Yep.
You know, cats, your best friends become enemies? Who about what's her name? What's the girl name? That was having sex with Joey Buttafuoco? Amy Fisher. And Amy Fisher, she was jealous of what? Buttafuoco's what? Wife. Rang the doorbell and what? She came outside and shot her right in the head.
Yeah.
Dang.
True story.
Yeah.
True story.
Amy
Yeah,
Fisher did that?
Amy Fisher did that.
Wow.
She was a minor. Yeah.
It's Connecticut got his wife shot.
Yeah. Who saw Amadeus? Probably yeah. Amadeus, good movie. Haters. Mozart was blindfolded, got there 9 years old playing beautiful melodies. But the cat who wanted to play like him was jealous of him. And he said, how the hell can this dude be farting, passing gas, squeezing girls on their ass, biting their breasts, laughing, joking, not studying, not practicing, but play with gifts? Anybody hear that? Every man in here has an anointing on his life. There's only one Meek Mills.
Right.
Anybody hear that? Then some brothers get what? Infatuated. I can do that too. But that's not your calling. Anybody hear that? There's always friction when a man don't know his position. When a man don't know his position, there's always friction. Because everybody in here has an anointing or calling on their life. Anybody hear that? All right. How about right here? Fearful. What time is it? Time check. What time is it?
7:49.
All right, boom, 2 minutes. Who got, let's talk about fear. Who's afraid of success? Yep. So you self-sabotage. Is that dangerous? Yep. We haven't heard from that man right there. Come on, 1 and 2. Come on, bro, what's up? Yeah, in the back. Yeah. Yeah, you had your hand up? All right. Okay. But why you do that? What? It's like automatic because we've been doing it for so long.
Yeah, it's like automatic. Like it's like all I know.
Okay. All right. What else you want to do different? That's a big question right there. Like your purpose. You like want to talk to kids. You want to be a coach. You want to be a certified peer specialist.
Yeah, something like
You find what I'm saying?
that. Yeah.
That way, when you get that energy, you get what? Less energy. And before you know it, it won't even be a problem no more. That's how I had to get down. When I was at Stop and Surrender, we did a program called 7 Deadly Sins That Bury Men Alive. And I started giving out, he talk about pride, he talk about fear, he talk about laziness, and we had a good group. But when I did that, I said, thank you, God, because that's what's missing. That's what I need to do. You hear what I'm saying? Because I didn't know what to do. Remember Antoine Fisher? Yeah. And he came to Antoine, he came back to Denzel, he said, I don't know what to do. And you can get shot and recover. Get stabbed up and recover. But if your mind is lost, that's dangerous. Because now you have no purpose. And why the hell did I wake up, God? To do what? The same thing? Hell no. The enemy knows the gift that's inside you, brother. And his job is to keep you in the matrix. To make sure you don't come out the matrix. Because the worst devils make the best advocates. The cat in here, the killers, the gangsters, the ones who don't give a damn, the one who can spill mad blood, their hands are dirty, their heart is cold and black, that one. Because when he do a transformation, do a 180, he'll take all that energy and bring it over to what? Life. That's why the enemy attacks us. Stay in darkness. Don't come to the light.
Me and my roommate were talking about that.
Don't be upstairs reading your NA text. Don't be up there reading the Quran. Don't be on your deed. Don't you be reading the Word of God. Don't you do nothing. Stay the same individual. When men get right, women get right. Then families get right. When men get right. That's the attack of the enemy. I don't like program poverty pimps. Because they don't give a damn about what? Money. You don't get rich in this business. You enrich people's lives. Right. You hear what I'm saying? If I tell you how much they pay this, and I don't get caught up in all the chain, because listen, when you do it from the heart, and God knows you're doing it from there,
You get that
money, that's right, and blessings will come. To see a brother smile who never smiled, that's priceless. To see a man never talk, he an introvert, now he an extrovert, that's priceless. To see a man who was down on his luck and now he's liberated, that's priceless. You hear what I'm saying, brother? So to help somebody else, help me get 14 years clean. Hear what I'm saying? And we will stop singing that same record on what? I'm afraid of success. Because you relapsed before? Was your relapse a blessing? Mine was. My relapse was a blessing. Was your relapse a blessing? When you relapsed, did you learn anything? Very good. Everybody hear that? Oh man, how much time you got clean, brother? Give it to him, y'all. God bless you. Afraid of success, so I self-sabotage. Thank you, brother. Find out your purpose, brother. Really important. Come on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I fear a fella. Like when you get into that place where you succeed and all that, and then you start to, I mean, I don't wanna say, get like panic, like damn, I don't wanna fuck up.
Uh-huh.
You know, I don't wanna get ready to that place.
Okay.
And I was gonna say another thing. without fear.
Ah.
In order to gain courage, you have to fear something, but you overcome that fear, and once you overcome that fear, you got courage.
Mm.
You mean? So that's what I want to say. You mean? Like that's where courage comes from. Comes from being afraid.
Right.
You know? So that's it. It's real courage without fear.
That's right. How much time that clean, soldier?
About 2 months.
Hey, all right. Thank you. Hey, I got dentures. Thank God for Eli Dental. And I was afraid that my lady probably would start looking at me side-eyed because I got to take my teeth out. Say, wait a minute, baby.
Say that place again?
Eli Dental. Eli Dental. All right. They listen. You got insurance. They take them out and they replace them. Everybody hear that? They snatched all my teeth up 6, and I was afraid. But I said, you know what? Listen, I'm just going to just step out in faith, because faith is the opposite of fear. And she loved me. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like that was my little apprehension, worried about the teeth, or coming in here talking to people with no teeth in my mouth. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta worry about the grill.
Yeah. Right. That's what my mama said.
Hey, I gotta do mine.
My mama said, Dad, don't be up there talking in front of people, baby, without no teeth, baby. Listen, I help you. I send you some money. Get your ass to the dentist. But anyway, brother, I understand what you're talking about. All right, afraid of success, we self-sabotage. Afraid of failure, get on your marks, get set, we don't go. Who's afraid of change? You want to be the same dude walking in here, leaving out of here. Do that work? Can you stay clean being the same individual? We'll eventually get high again, won't we? So we got to what? Change. Change we must or what? Awesome. How about gossip? Who in here got another man's name on your lips and somebody else's ears? Let me say that again. Who in here got another man's name on your lips and somebody else's ears? Gossip. Do men gossip more than women?
Yes, they do.
Why we do that? Why do we gotta gossip? Anybody? What we say?
Boredom.
Boredom?
Competition.
Jealousy.
Competition. Very good. Jealousy. Big piece right there. It's easy to what? Hate. We gotta learn to what? Congratulate. Stop gossiping, all right? Stop. If a dude relapse, can you just tell him? Don't tell the whole unit and don't tell him. You ever hear that? That dude took his shoes off. Yo, lit the whole goddamn room up. They laughing and joking. Here he come. Everybody quiet. Help the brother. Everybody hear that? Help the brother. This is a glass house. So nobody should be throwing what? Stones. How about self-hatred? Who don't like themselves? Why? You love you? You working on that? All right, my man. How old are you?
32.
Young man. Okay. Thanks for sharing that. Love your honesty, brother.
Who's that?
Brother out there.
Okay,
What's your name again? Tom? Kyle. It's Kyle. Hope. How about hopelessness? Anybody hopelessness? Don't got hope. Alright. How do a man operate when he's hopeless? He feel hopeless. Who leave here go home to hell? Who got poor support, no support? Who got family members that smoke weed in your face? Is this weed? Stop being so damn serious. Everybody know what I'm talking about? Drinking beers and beer cans all in your room, on the floor, by the door and all that. Shooting dope in the basement, up in the attic, getting high and all that madness. No support, poor support.
Yeah.
Everybody know what I'm talking about? It feel what? Hopeless. I've been there.
Lonely.
Yo, in Baltimore, some of my homeboys, it's like we was doing the same thing every day. I said, yo, it gotta be more. I said, I'm bored, and I'm depressed, and I'm miserable. I want to get the hell out of here. With ambition to rap, do poetry, perform, act, anything. But the hell I was doing every day. So we was going to go to New York City, didn't have the money for New York, so we landed in South Philadelphia, Open Seagull. And when I got here, I looked at all the women, and all the women, Chinese women had asses like black women. I said, I ain't never going back to Baltimore. Chinese in South Philly. I was at Open Seagull, around there. The Asians are there, they down there. Back in 2000, that's when I showed up here. Caucasian girls got big butts. I said, yo, goddamn! Because I came up here for the wrong reasons, and I stayed for the wrong reasons. But I thank God I'm on track. That I'm here for the right reasons. How about this right here? You take that last one. We talking about patience. How about this right here? What was the time? All right, prayer. Anybody pray?
Yes.
How you feel when you pray?
Good.
Feel good? Feel better?
Keeps me on track.
All right. All right, 2 minutes. How about patience? Who working on patience? What happened to the man who lose patience? What can happen to him?
Relapse.
Who like Chick-fil-A? Anybody look Chick-fil-A?
Long ass line.
Yeah, you know about patience. Anybody been locked up?
Yeah.
Know about patience.
Yeah.
Anybody been to Pin Dot after 10 o'clock?
Oh, shit.
You know about patience. Comedian tells a joke. He rushed the joke. He had no patience to tell the joke. He kills the joke.
Trying to get a plate out of Odaat.
Patience. Hey, a farmer cuts the earth, those seeds in the earth. He got to patiently wait for his harvest. Anybody hear that? Patience. Patience is what a farmer needs when he finds out his children is ADHD. Patience. How about perseverance? Who had drug dreams? Am I get high in your dreams? Who wake up before you get high? Persevere. Who got more bills than money? Hands up. Who got baby mama drama?
That's me.
Hands up. Stay clean. Anybody hear that? Who got a warrant for their arrest? I got a hand. You know how to get rid of it?
Yeah, I got
You got what?
give them some money.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, okay. All right. All right. Yeah. All right. How about you know what I hear? Have your counselor, therapist call your PO.
I don't have a PO.
Or they call you. You say they can call your public
You
defender,
got go downtown and get it lifted.
and they'll lift it up for you.
I know, but yeah.
All right. Okay.
That's all support.
All right, okay. Money always works. Perseverance, y'all. How many men working on being humble?
Say what?
How many men working on being humble? All right. Hey, my man right here, the security guard. What's your name? Luke. How many people respect people in authority? Is that important?
Very important.
Very good. All right, very good. What you say?
I said not as much as I should, but it's getting there. I'm talking about my other site. I don't get it as much as.
Okay.
Down here, this is a good group of guys.
Yeah.
That's like big down there. But up where I'm at, 25th we high.
Oh yeah?
You don't get that.
I ain't gonna get it.
I'm from 50 for the
I say something, it goes in one ear, I'll kill it.
Uh,
No, I've been listening.
You know what
It goes in one ear, I'll kill it.
you without a doubt, always being challenged.
You know what I like about the
They
time?
challenge me to no end. They challenge me to no end, but and then they get that other side that they don't want to see. They get that little
Right.
spices come out. They're like, oh, I'm not even playing. Chill out. Bro. Not like that.
Yeah.
Not like that.
All right, that's what's up, brother.
Not like that.
All right.
You know what I like about
Thank you for saying that, bro. Come on,
authority?
Craig.
You know what I like about authority?
Yeah.
Because I found out that authority is put here in place for a reason.
Uh-huh.
Now, once we understand that it's for a reason,
Don't go nowhere. I got jobs for y'all. Come on.
then we learn how.
Jobs.
Say that again, brother. I like that. Say that again.
Yeah, authority is put here for a reason.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely.
It's not just put here just to be put here.
Uh-huh.
It's in line for a reason. So once I understand that, then it helps me to be easier
That's right.
to understand about what authority is about.
Uh-huh.
So if you know what authority is about, it's easier to be effective.
That's right.
That's right.
But you gotta understand what authority is about.
Uh-huh.
It's put here for a purpose
Uh-huh.
and a reason.
Uh-huh.
So people run about and say, I don't like cops. I'm not gonna say I don't like cops.
All cops not
All
bad.
cops are not bad.
That's right.
All comes out of bed.
That's right.
I shot, bro. Jesus Christ.
Go move, Cricket. Hey, good group, y'all. Hey, jobs. Who looking for work? Love you, son. God bless you. Take care, baby. All right. Those looking for work, JBS.
JBO.
$18 an hour, they hiring. Always hiring. 215-723-5555.
You want to put up the event security siren too down at the link.
Where?
Down at the Lincoln Financial Field.
What's it called?
CSS.
C.
S. S. C. No. A C. So C.
Uh-huh.
S. C. Another
Okay.
C.
Okay.
Engaged too. We do There you go.
They hiring too?
Yes, sir.
Everybody hear that?
On-site interviews and on-site interviews and
Uh-huh.
on-site orientation.
Okay. Very good.
But let me.
Get the number?
I got the number for you.
All right, on site. Oh, also, y'all.
Applications on site, interviews on site, orientations on site.
Wow, on site.
Yeah. But the interview and application is one day, orientations is another day at the same building.
Okay.
Keywords on site.
Huh?
Keywords on site.
Keywords on site. They don't discriminate.
You gonna have a record? You been locked up?
I never been locked up, but I know people that have,
and they hired them like that.
Oh
They
yeah.
don't do background checks. It's based on your availability.
Yeah.
They'll give you a portal, have you sign up to it, say you want to work this day at this event.
Yeah.
Show up, and there you go. You got a job.
Awesome. Hey, who woke us up, y'all? God. Grant us serenity to accept the things we cannot change. The courage to change.